Hey guys, welcome to Electrofun. This is my fourth video tutorial on Python programming. In this video, I am going to discuss on standard data types which Python have. So we have discussed earlier that when you declare a variable, some amount of memory is allocated, which is decided by the data type you give. So there are 5 data types Python have. So numbers, string, list, tuple, dictionary. So list, tuple and dictionary, I am gonna cover it in other videos. So let's get started with numbers. I'll start with Python idle. Yeah. So I'll declare a variable called age. I'll declare it multiple declarations so it becomes easier. Okay. 10, 20, 30. No quotes because all of them are integer. Yeah, so I have done with the declaration. Now you can now as you know that all of the values are stored in these respective variables, you can perform any of the arithmetic operations on them using the variable. Let's just see how. Age into age 1. Yeah, so it gives me 10 into 20 is 200. You can subtract age to minus 20. You can divide, you can add, you can subtract, you can even use modulus. So you can play with it whatever you want. Now let's move on. Now that's all about numbers. There are integers, there are floats, there are complex numbers, there are long. I am gonna explain all of them in my blog, so make sure if you wanna learn in more detail you can check it. Now let's move on with the string. So string, let's define name, welcome, val is to value 2 is, I'm just taking 3 strings. I have declared 3 strings in 3 different variables. Now let's access all of them. Print. Now you can access all of them together. Let's see how. Plus val plus. Now all of them are strings, you can directly append them in function print, so there won't be any error. Yeah, so it says welcome to Electrofun. Now as you can see, I have left a space over here after 2 and then ended my string. So that's the reason there is space between 2 and Electrofun, but there is no space between welcome and 2. So we are not able to distinguish that if it's a single word or there are 2 words. So if I want to create space between them, how can I do? So let's do it right here. Plus I'll take a blank string with a space, then add my strings. Yeah, you can see I have taken a blank space and added the rest of it, so we can get space between welcome and 2. It says welcome to Electrofun. So in this way you can declare strings and use it. Now let's print age and string. Age plus name. Yeah, so that was an expected error. You cannot use print with 2 different data types where age is a number and welcome is a string. So if you want to use both of them in the same function, you can use it using a function called string age plus name. So you'll get 10 and welcome. So the age, which is an integer, is converted into string. so it becomes a string, and name is already a string, so you can use both of them in print function. Now if you want to access this first character of your name, how you can do that? So there's a function called str. You want to access the first letter of your name, so I'll write name, square bracket, index 0. Most of the indexing of a string or array or list or tuple, I'm going to discuss it in my further videos, is done with 0. It starts from 0. So that's the reason if I want to access w, I have written 0 over here with a square bracket, which means index 0 of name, which is a string. So let's see. Yeah, so we get w. Now if I want to check the length of the string, there's a function called len, which will directly give me a length of it in integer 7. It's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, so these are some of the functions in strings, and this is all about the data types, numbers and string. I will cover list, tuple and dictionary in my upcoming videos. So I hope you have understood all of it. Make sure you like my video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.